MLB the Show tips here. We're going to go over directional hitting as opposed to zone hitting or the other types out there. And what you're going to notice is that we can control where the ball is going to be hit toward what side of the field. So in this case, I wanted to go to the right side of the field, and that's exactly what I did. And in other instances, I got a man on third. I want to push that ball to the right side, even if it's a weak ground ball that's going to score my man from third. And that's exactly what happens there. You'll see him come in from third, and I get the ball to the right side of the field. I think directional hitting is really good in those situations. Other times, a pitcher's kind of abusing your cold zone, maybe the blue zone's at the top there, so I say, fine, you want to put it up there? I'm going to take my best swing. I got warning track power, almost enough. But other times he will hit it out. Just like there, I'll hit a nice double. This whole video, all you're going to see are contact swings. I was just trying to use directional hitting to see if I could push the ball to where I wanted. If I noticed the pitcher was constantly going low and away on me like this one, that's where I was going to swing. I was going to swing right there and try to time it just right, be a little late on the ball, and push it out that way. You can inside out the ball really nice with some of these. So here I'm going to look inside, try to put it down the line, and that's exactly what I do. Get a nice single, and when you look at the replay, which is a beautiful hit right down the line, what you'll notice about the swing is that I'm looking towards the inside, and that's where the batter, that's where his eye is. That ball is in the inner half of the plate, and that's exactly what I wanted. So it works out nice. Here I'm going to try to go a little higher, have my bat, just a little higher in the zone, and that was great because it gave me a line drive to center field. So you see the bat's a little higher right around the catcher's mask there, much higher than that last ground ball down the line. And I was aiming the joystick to the top right of the zone, upper part of the zone. Here I'm going to go down to the left, and I inside out the ball there. I think the pitch was in the middle or outer half of the plate. That one was interesting. If you noticed and back up the YouTube video, I had my direction to the lower right part of the plate, but I was so early on it, I ended up pulling the ball out to left field. And it was a great hit. I'll take it. It wasn't what I expected, though, for sure, because that pitch really wasn't in the area I was trying to push the ball. I was early on it, and if I'm going down and away, you want to be late with that kind of a swing. So down and away here, there it is. I'm late with the swing, but I still get under it, and that's perfect. That's exactly the way you want to hit a pitch like that. You want to wait and wait and wait. That down and away is not good if the pitcher's going to bust you inside. Something like that will be much better to get you another line drive toward center field. So all these hits, once again, contact swings. I'm looking inside, outside, maybe low and away, depending on what I need, and depending on the situation. If I got a runner on third or something, I'm going to try to pull or hit the ball the opposite field. So there's another example. I'm trying to pull the ball. I really want to pull the ball to get my man in from third. I'm going to show you a sac fly in a minute. Here's another. I'm looking inside. Boom. There's a nice hit squared up right up the middle. And that's a good job of hitting. Adrian Beltre, one of the best contact hitters in the game for the Rangers. If you haven't tried him, give him a shot in batting practice. I was getting some really solid hits off this guy on the online head-to-head game. That one, I was just looking the inner half of the plate and put a really nice swing on it. And a lot of these games I've got, I had like 15 strikeouts, like all you do. But I think it's really helpful to see you actually succeed in swinging and hitting using directional hitting. I think that helps everyone. So here we go. This was the sac fly I was talking about. So I'm going to aim straight high, straight up, and I want a nice high fly ball from Prince Fielder. He's got plenty of power. So he drives it out there. A man comes in from third without even really much a throw. So we hope you enjoyed these tips on directional hitting. Watch the video on zone hitting if you want to try that. We talk about how to take away half of the plate from the pitcher and why you'd want to do that in certain situations. So subscribe here for more videos on hitting, pitching, Diamond Dynasty, and make sure you're following us on Twitter at MLB the Show _tips.